overnight the crypto market crashed tremendously to the downside because of the stupid SEC cracking down on basically everything in the top 100 cryptocurrency market. And we have to talk about now potential lower targets and also the outlook for the whole crypto market as a whole, and if we're gonna see in the near future a bounce back to higher levels. That is something that we need to talk about today. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed to this channel here to get the infos always first, to like this video and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's start this episode. So here you see on Cointelegraph why the crypto market is down today. So they have a small summary why the whole market dropped. And here you're going to see that the crypto market dropped 7% below $1 trillion this morning and is continuing to decline because the biggest crypto exchanges in the world are getting sued by the SEC. It's Binance. It was Binance, Coinbase, yeah, that was the other one. So Binance, Coinbase, and also Crypto.com facing a regulatory scrutiny right now by the SEC. So Bitcoin did not drop as much as everything else. As you can see, it only dropped almost 4%. Ethereum dropped 7%, but most of the altcoins, they dropped 20, 30, 40% to the downside. Here, look, for example, at let's say here, Cardano, 22%, Solana, 25%, Matic, 30%, in a matter of hours. Here, look at this. So, and the real reason why it dropped like that is there is one venture capital company out there that was holding $2 billion worth of cryptocurrencies, and they have sold 500 million this morning, 5 a.m. my time. So in US, that was like, depending where they are situated, it was either late evening, early night, or early into late evening when they started selling that on a Friday. Who does that on a Friday? They were like, oh yeah, we should close the office, you know, but let's quick sell $500 million worth of crypto. It's really strange that they have basically chosen such a strange time to do that on a Friday when they're about to leave the office. So it's, yeah, it's really, really strange. So when you look then here, further, you see here Crypto.com also, they have suspended institutional exchange services because of it. So and now I can tell you one thing. Even though Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, they get scrutinized right now by the SEC, what do you think is going to happen, guys? I'm going to tell you. It's really simple. In the worst case, all these companies leave the US. They're never going to set a foot again into the US. They will not comply with any letters of the SEC once they are completely out of the US. And they're going to basically show them the middle finger if they want anything. So that is the worst thing that's going to happen. Because the other worst thing happened already. The market crashed like crazy. And there might be even a further step down for the price to go lower, you know. So, but only for, yeah, maybe like a couple of days. And then we are finally at the bottom of this, you know. The worst might be already over, but it still can get a little bit lower, potentially. I'm going to show you in a second. So, but the only thing that they do is they drive companies like that out of the US, which they shouldn't do. They should work with them to keep them there, to create jobs, not only because of creating jobs, also help the economy because of the whole monetary value that is coming from crypto that can help the US economy, you know. So it's so stupid that they try to drive these companies away out of the US when there's no clear regulatory framework for exchanges yet in the US, and that they are not willing to work with these exchanges together. That is really, really stupid in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I'm really curious what you have to say about this. So, but now let's go into the Bitcoin chart and let's look at, yeah, how should I call that? Not nightmare. Yeah, but it felt like a nightmare when I woke up and I saw it, you know. So I had really to pinch myself to make sure that I'm not dreaming. So yeah, remember, guys, what I said yesterday when I showed you here the 50 minutes chart. I said as long as we are staying here above that red upwards trending line, we are good. But if we get under it, we should be prepared for a leg to the downside. And that is exactly what happened, which coincided with the sell of the altcoins. And now I see another continuation pattern, unfortunately. So it doesn't matter how I draw this. So here you see, it will not take long anymore. Most likely when this video is published, we will have an answer in which direction this is going. So if we treat this as a bear flag, then the next move to the downside would be $24,788. And that's really funny because this is coinciding with another target that I show you on a higher time frame. And then if I go here and look at the Fibonacci retracement level from that swing high here, let me take this one here. I take it to the low. So you see we broke exactly down from the golden ratio here. And, oh wait, sorry, no, I pulled it the wrong way around. So what I need is to pull it up like this. Yeah, but still you see that this is not looking good. So if that would break now to the upside and we reclaim the golden ratio, then okay, that would be nice. Then I see here some hope over the weekend and the next coming days further to the upside. But if we are not reclaiming this by today or tomorrow, the 26K level, more or less, then we should be prepared to potentially see here the next golden ratio at the 1.618, 1.65 all the way down here to touch this. And you see with the bear flag target, this is not so far-fetched, you know. So if the bear flag is breaking down here, we are getting already pretty close to it. You know, we are like $160 away from it. And you know, these bear flags, these targets, when they get hit, they like to overshoot to the downside. So it would be not surprising to me to see a wick going into that golden ratio down here and coming back up again. So, but I think lower than that, it will not go, you know. So I don't believe that we break this golden ratio all the way down here. I really don't see it happening that we're going to break that one. But there is the potential that we go as low as $24,600, $800 right now in the cards. With that sell-off that we saw over over this whole day here. So also here, the most important level to watch right now is this box here. Also, again, when this box gets broken, $24,800 is the level to watch. So this box is coming from $25,800 all the way down to $25,300. So we are retesting right now the closed candle bodies. I can tell you, if we break this line here, $25,600, if we break it and close a candle under it, we can open a short all the way down to the bottom of this broadening falling wedge here, because then it will get close to it or even touch it and then bounce back up, and then it runs to the upside. That is what I think is going to happen. I don't see anything right now here on the Bitcoin chart that would tell me that we go and retest here 26,100, 26,400. I don't see anything right now in the chart that would point to it, especially with the low volatility in the market over the weekend. But on the bright side, we get a really nice CME gap that we have to close to the upside. So that is something that I'm looking forward to, and to definitely trade to the upside. Then where was the other chart? So here, here on the higher time frames, fortunately, nothing has changed. The inverse head and shoulders is still in play. The falling wedge is also still in play. So, but we are now at the bottom of the falling wedge, which is fine. We have 6 days, 6 to 9 days. We have 5 to 8 days to break this to the upside here. So that's why where we are at right now, in terms of the structure on the 3-day chart and on the weekly chart, that is absolutely fine. The higher time frames are still looking good, but the lower time frames, of course, there is still some pain for the next coming days. Even if we would go down here, you see $24,600, $700, we would be still in the falling wedge. We would slightly drop under the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, but I still believe that this can play out. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade with me together, do it on BYBIT. There you still get $30,000 if you sign up, but only with my link, guys. Only with that link you will be able to claim that. So I have given you now 2 opportunities, either to the upside or to the downside, if you listened really carefully where we are going to and in which direction I'm actually leaning. You know, so I believe potentially we go lower here, depending on where the bear flag is breaking. Yeah, in which direction it's basically breaking, you know. So, and if you want to learn how to trade and you want to learn it from me, then don't forget that you can still sign up here for my course. The course will be online next week, 100%. It will be on potentially Tuesday, potentially, you know. So, but you can already pre-register for it. I say it again, it's not for free. Make sure that you know that it's not for free. You have to pay something for it because there went months of work into it. And yeah, I cannot give it away for free, guys. So now let's go to my final chart here. Also here, remember, guys, I had warned you a long time ago that if we lose here $26,255, that we fall into this void here on the VPVR on the 4-hourly chart. So, and that is exactly what happened now, that we broke down because we lost that level. And now we are sitting here on the Fibonacci retracement level on the 4 hours on the one, $25,563. We bounced slightly off there. But if there is not a bigger bounce coming, at least to 26,000. So yeah, actually I would like to see a move to almost 27K again. Best case scenario, flipping the golden ratio to get you a little bit more bullish again. But otherwise, I stay cautious what I'm going to do here and potentially just open more shorts because the next support level also here on the VPVR is just slightly under $25,000, $24,980. So that's yeah. So if we go to one of the targets that I've pointed out, it's almost a $1,000 move that we can go lower. And that is worth shorting. You know, imagine you shorten this with 30x, 20x, and you put in one Bitcoin, you make a whole Bitcoin on the way down, you know. So it's definitely worth it to potentially short this to the downside if we break it further down and lose the $25,560 level. Guys, that's it already for today's video. I hope you survived the worst of it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then hopefully again tomorrow.